Hello, preview picture that I sent in Discord a while ago. Hello, Foucault and Rita. Welcome to my after 1 year art stream. I figured out that my desk is not made for an art setup. There's too many figurines on my desk. There is no space for my microphone. I have to push my keyboard away. No, my mouse is too far away. Well, the one time I wish my microphone had like an arm that I could attach to my desk, but it's a standing one, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I need 2 desks. No, I just need. What would help is, you know, those desks who have like a little bit of a higher ground for the monitor, so that I can push back the stuff that I don't need. Corner desk is but like the best setup for me there. But yeah. I also still have tea that I did not finish. It's pretty obvious what this art piece is given by the music, I would dare say. And my phone update, please. But yeah. No space for my tea. No space for my drink. No space for my phone. Oh, I almost choked on my tea, I'm sorry. How I've been doing fine. I'm gonna reveal the art. Oh no, the references are giving it away. No, it's a Zelda fan art. Yippee. I'm actually not done with the sketch yet. Link is upside down so I can sketch his hand. I tried to finish it before stream, but it's so detailed that I couldn't finish it in time. And I've been doing alright. Just kind of busy with like real life stuff, you know. And you guys are doing alright though. Can I like Link, your feet are kind of in the way, man. Wait, let me duplicate this layer actually. Went copy paste. So I just need his arm. Just need this part. And I need front. I need his arm thingy here. Or when I am sketching the side part. It's like too much shit going. There's too much detail for me, man. I love detail though. Okay. I like make this a little bigger. Well, yeah. I hope you guys have been doing alright too and stuff. No being sick and stuff. I will need to rotate that one. I need that one later. This one, however, I need right now. I think, is there a cat screaming at my door? I think so. 1 second. Also, my mouth tracking is probably not really good today because I'm kind of sideways sitting with the camera. It might have problems getting my face right. But yeah, sacrifices have to be made. Okay, okay. I also have this bigger picture of the arm with like all the patterns and stuff. I'm not looking forward to trying to get all those details right. Like, I need a high HD version of like all these insignia. I guess I can get them from the game, but it's hard to do. To say like what exactly is going on here because like shit looks different on every image somehow. Probably not gonna talk much since I literally just woke up. That's alright. It can be a quieter art stream as well. I don't mind that. I'm glad people come by in the first place. So that's that. I'm used to like not talking when I'm drawing. Like usually I don't talk when I draw. I'm really rather silent. So like, you guys, can you see my mouse? You actually cannot. I have that turned off, I guess. Oh no, you can actually. There it is. Give me a hoot if you want me to speak. Like a hoot hoot. Meep meep. And yeah, it's quite alright. I appreciate people coming by in the first place. There's no need to like feel forced to speak or anything like that. I see what is going on. Okay, so we have like this ring. Can connect them later on. It's important I get like the base shit down. But yeah, usually when I do art, I'm like really quiet. I don't talk to myself much. Sometimes I do when I make like stupid mistakes. But apart from that, not really. It has literally been over a year since I last uploaded a piece of art and drawn. So yeah, it's been a while. I do feel bad for the people who only followed me because they found me through art and I'm not providing. But to me, art has kind of become something that if I force myself to do it, I just hate it. Like, I'm starting to hate art at some point. And I don't want it to become something that I despise and don't want to look at ever again. So I'm trying to be careful and listen to what my mind and body need so that I don't ruin it for me. It's sad that I can't like give art streams to you guys as often anymore because of that, but it's better this way for my well-being. If I do it in another way, I will just feel miserable doing art at all. And I mean, that's not something anyone can like benefit from, so it would just lead to me never drawing anymore at some point. I need to maybe turn my microphone a little, I'm not sure. That's also the main reason why I have not finished my new model yet. Like, I did almost all of the base drawings for it, but I'm not done yet because I just don't have the motivation to finish it. But I do follow you mostly for your art, but I do like your other content. But you mostly stream when I'm in class. Yeah, I feel that. A lot of like content creators that I follow, they mostly upload stuff when I'm like busy. Yeah. But art has like kind of gotten like turned into like a very difficult topic for me in some sense. It has just gotten a bit harder for me to pull off. Also because there's like so much other stuff I have to focus on. Like at the moment I'm kind of forced to think about getting like a real job because I'm done with university. So I have to keep that in mind. And that's like so much stuff I want to do, but like hardly time for it, unfortunately. So that's that. Okay. But yeah, I generally feel if I do art, I should do it out of enjoyment and not because I feel forced and like I owe it to people to draw. Because if I do that, I'm just not gonna enjoy it anymore. I rewatched that one for the raffle a lot. Right. But yeah, the words hopefully they don't get like removed or something because now the music gets removed when I upload it because I want to avoid the whole copyright issue stuff that is like going on. See, whenever you, god damn it, whenever you like upload stuff on Twitch and YouTube, because I had it happen so many times that Twitch was like, yeah, we're gonna mute like parts of your audio because copyright, you know, copyright issues could happen. So they're like, oh, we're gonna mute this for you so nothing bad happens. And it pisses me off every time because it removes the talking as well. You always learn. I'm glad to hear that. That's a little silly though for me to hear. Since I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. But yeah. So now whenever, I guess it's not a bad thing either. Now whenever people watch my art streams, they can listen to whatever they want, which is also not a bad thing, I would say. Gives you the freedom to listen to any music without having another background music that is like in there. Isn't so bad, I would say. Okay, once I'm done here with the arm file, I think I'm pretty much done with the details. Apart from like a bit of clothes you see from him, but that's like not too much. I use an OST from Pocket Mirror, so I don't have to worry about the Pocket Mirror. But I don't hear it, only my chat can. That is also an option. I have that option as well with my headset, that I could listen to something else in the meantime, but like I like to be able to tell if it's getting repetitive and I should probably change the music or something. What the fuck is that thing sticking out of his arm? It's just like a really dented thing coming out of his arm there. What's this? But yeah, I don't mind listening to like Zelda music and stuff in general, so I don't mind having that on stream either. But I think it's nice that people can like listen to whatever once the VOD is up. The only difference obviously is that you can't ramble on with me. But I mean, if it's just for the sake of art, I can also see people maybe muting my stream just so they can watch and listen to music in the background. I don't know. Anyone, like everyone got their little preferences. Can I like make a different color so I can... I think I added some patterns on here already. And for the sake of it, there's like a ring here. And a dot goes up. And then it goes in a zigzag kind of, but I can't tell too much of the detail because it's so hard in like the little images. And like worst case, I can just change shading of that off stream, I guess. Hard to tell what's going on here. Because apparently, if I look at this picture over here, there's like a little circle thing. I don't see that here very well, but apparently there's like a circle thing here. Not entirely closed, I think. Not sure. Lots of stuff going on his fingers. Difficult to tell, very difficult to tell indeed. Where am I? There's like 2 lines on there. It kind of go. But yeah, if I feel comfortable drawing something on stream, I will do it like as an art stream. But I prefer to do the sketching part off stream because there's like so much thinking involved. I was staring at my hands for a long time yesterday because I tried to figure out if I drew them the right way, where I was like, is the thumb on the right spot? Is it on the right spot here? Is it on the right spot here? It's constantly like looking at my hands. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it right. The thumbs are out if I hold them like this. But yeah. Like, even now with the sketching, I would normally not talk. I would just stare and try to get it as correct as possible. Because it's like hard to focus and talk at the same time for me. I have to shut the fuck up. But yeah, I have like this thing down here. We have the zigzag. There's like a little there's a little thing here. Ooh. But yeah. I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's like something. Something sticking out of his arm there. I don't know. It's like going a bit up. It's so hard to tell, man. Worst case, I'm gonna check in game. So like his arm is probably not visible because of going down like that. We have a little edge there. I think there's like a little shadow. Maybe it's like, I'm not sure if it's like this. Looks like there's like a little shadow there to me. I don't know. Down here. Like something sticking out of his arm. Just can't really make out what exactly is going on there. But you know. We're trying our best here. There's like a tiny space that I cannot see. Details are hard, man. But they are something I personally appreciate about art. The details. The tiny space. It's not even that I didn't draw at all like the past years. I do have some drawings that I started, but I never finished them because I was missing something to finish them. So they are just rotting in the unfinished folder, but they are not even drawings I don't like. And that's the part, the like awful part about it. There's like some of them that don't look too bad, but I can't finish them just yet. So they have to rot a while longer. Who knows for how long, but they have to rot for the time being. Until they can see the light of day again. This is like, where I guess this thing is like on here, like after he bends his arm, but then I have to like oh, this is like do I look like a person who can make out what this is supposed to be, man? Because I do not need to move this arm thingy stuff a little. It's hard to tell what is going on here, man. Or arm. Another line here. The saddest part is like there's like so many details hidden below body parts here. I drew out Zelda's entire dress. I drew out all the head elements and stuff. Even parts of the antlers and things are like just hidden. I intentionally hit half of Link's face because I'm not good at drawing men. It's like the hiding hand thingy people do, but I do it with men faces because I can't draw them. It's a good thing that Link looks rather feminine. Okay, so let me look at this. We have this thing here now. And now we have like the arm ring. This creature here. Creature. Featuring the creature. Did I have like this armpit thing going on here? Fucky fuck. Move. I need space. Give me space, man. No, wait. But that implies that I drew the thing on the bottom there incorrect, so I have to change that one down here, and I don't have it on this. Where is it? Which one is it? Which layer is it? Too many layers. Oh, there we go. We have this thing. That was my elbow, I'm sorry. Kind of resting on my desk there. Where's his chest? Like, that stuff is actually like really much on his chest. He has a small chest. Okay. Another one. And another. And then we have like very much a curve thing going on here. I'm gonna fill those in. No. What to do with it? Kind of helps me keep track of everything because there's just so much pattern and stuff going on here in this picture. Glad that most of his arm is just black and there's not that much pattern underneath going on, because that shit's driving me crazy. There's too much pattern. It's not as bad as the Genshin picture I drew a while ago, but you know. Still requires brain power, which I don't like using. Down here. There's one line going through here. I can color this one too. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just so that I know which ones have the brown color and which one will go black. And also it's just kind of satisfying. And And I think that's actually the one that we have down here. Oh, looking at his arm, the way he holds it here, technically speaking, it comes from up here. Right? The angles I make to draw. Because I don't really have much space on my desk here. It's like this thing that's like connected up there. Certainly isn't perfect, but you know. Like most people don't pay as much attention to the details. Usually. As long as it's like a rough image of what it is, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. I would say. I have like a little. Not sure if it's doing this for you, but I think it is. And it goes down here. What a beautiful, very, very clean layer. Oh my. And on here we have like goes down here. Goes like can't see that much of it. And then we do this again. Pretty much, I think the rest is black. But yeah, everything that's down here basically starts to be black. The fuck was that? Retail. I just saw something move. It's the drown me command. By the way, let me check something. I want to know if it's working this time because last time we had so many issues. What is it? Well, oh wait, I didn't turn it on yet. That's why. 1 second. The emotes. I just need to see if it works. Not emotes, or the channel points. God damn it. It works again, yippee! Okay, nice. Just had to check. I guess my assumption is if I don't open every app before stream, somehow Twitch doesn't realize that the app is open and authorized. So it stops working. But I don't know if that's it. But yeah. Much tea. Very nice, very nice. Hmm? Oh. My model had me confused. I thought my stream died. It's just because I'm looking down. The hands I'm not gonna do because I did some base shading there with my tool. There's some white shade that's not supposed to be there. I don't know what that is. Okay. Upside down link. It's done. No, wait, there was like old sketches. And very old one. I think I wanted to have like a bit of his fabric showing there because he's like has this side thing going on. That's that. Other than that, he doesn't really stuff like this. Alright like that. Everything else is naked. You can't see him. He looks very naked. If that is not concerning at all. I think he looks very cute with his hair down. Whoever gave him a haircut though, he needs to be fired because what the fuck is that layering? It is very bold. He looks like he got his hair stuck in a lawnmower or something. Okay, my pen was upside down. That doesn't work in here. I think that's all right. He has his arm, he has his face and everything. I didn't draw his ears because I made his hair longer. Zelda is done. No, I think I did everything on her. Pretty much references. Yeah. Well. The drawing basically went from this. Very nice, right? It looks very beautiful. This is like basically when I have an idea and I'm like, oh, I have to like scribble it down real fast. It doesn't matter if it's like super ugly, I just have to like get the base idea down. So it's like, it looks awful. And then I scribble over that, which is basically the second sketch, but I didn't finish it because I was like using the hands. So I was like, yeah, I want this, so I just kind of scribbled that on there. And then we have the final ones, which is this one, which is like way more worked out, and I pay way more. Is it obvious I paid a lot of attention on the hands? Like even made my pen smaller so I can paint out the fucking nails. And I try to like get the hair flow and everything already so that the line art gets easier. I have not done line art in a long while, so this is gonna be awful. Also, one thing I generally notice, I'm almost hitting my microphone with my pen all the time. Let me put another folder for all the sketches. So I can make them all go transparent. More transparent. The amount of detail is like down here. There's like all this detail, like her hand. And under the hands I have the dress. I completely drew the fucking dress, all of it. Just for it to be covered up. And then you have Link who covers up even more. Like, damn it. That's the painful part about art. You just kind of erase everything that you just worked on. Okay, now we have one folder for the eyes. Oopsie. Hard to type when the keyboard is this far away. One for the outline. And one for the color. Oopsie, it's the wrong button. Right, and the color also has all folders in it. The eyes are on the very top though. Outline. Get out of there, bitch. God damn it. Ah! Croissant. Oh, that was not a croissant. Scared me. You're having fun throwing shit at me, don't you, Rita? Yes. It's the one that I usually use for art because I don't fucking remember, man. I actually do not remember which brushes I use for art anymore. It's been so long. This one is a little texturized, but I feel like this is gonna... It looks nice, but at the same time it doesn't. You're not late, never too late for art streams party. That's not how art streams work. But why is this one working so much smoother? What is this? I like the way this one works so much more, but there's like a texture on it. It feels so much more natural though compared to the other ones. I don't know which ones I used, man. One of the two, not the texturized one though. That's the tea. Empty. Guess I use this one because it has like more of a stabilizer in it. But we will see how bad the outline will look in a bit. I have not done this in such a long time. Also, sorry if you like get molested by the sound a lot. It's like the wheel that I use for zooming and rotating on my tablet. So that's that. I have not. You know what? No, wait. I need to... Can I change this into a... Because I know for a fact that I have to make the eyes smaller later. That always happens. Let me make a vector layer. Which one was that? Which one was vector? This one. Yeah, oh. Need to copy the numbers. Copy the numbers so I can put them in here and stuff. Here's 90. Okay. Why is my brain automatically like thinking in VTuber mode? I need to separate the layers so I can rig them later. So my brain just did there. Then I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't need to do that extra work. I don't. Bullshit. Oh, wait, that doesn't work here. I forgot how vector layers work. There was something about putting in color. I don't remember. Is it something like that? Select. Guess I have to like fill them automatically? Not with the bucket? No, it doesn't work. Guess I have to like manually do this shit. Not sure anymore. It's been so long. I have not used this program in such a long time, man. Burning wheel ASMRs for real right now. Break that wheel, soldier boy. Very nice. Oh no! Could do all of that in one line now, should I? Why is it that the Gerudo places always have like the best music in Zelda? Like every Zelda game I can think of, the Gerudo music just fucking slaps so hard. It's always the Gerudo music. Doesn't matter which one, they all have great music in it. Always the desert regions that get the best tunes. Maybe I'm just a sucker for these kind of tunes, I don't know. But the magic is happening on the other side as well. Wow! You can't even see it because I'm only showing this tiny area of my art overview, sharing, but showing whatever. Whatever, you get the point. It's kind of ironic that I'm making fan out of the game that I constantly rant about. It just shows that I don't completely hate it. I'm just very mad at a few things. That's all there is to it, I swear. Funny how pens, art pens, like drawing tablet pens, can be replaced. I don't remember the last time that I ever replaced an art tablet, graphic tablet pen tip. It's been years. I always pull it out just a little bit more and it just lasts several more years. Every time. Every fucking time. the song looping already? I'm not even sure. Let me check. It actually has been looped. Yeah. Let me check. Well, the playlist is also short. Wow. Let's go with this one. Well, starting dramatic. Starting strong with the drama. I actually listened to a lot of Vocaloid while drawing this. It's always really dependent on my energy that day. If I'm like full of energy, I tend to listen to more like noisy music. But yeah, it's like really depends. It really does. Quite a bit. But I feel like it's such a specific taste in music. I don't want to force people to listen to that because I can totally see it not being most people's thing. Like I can't listen to it daily either. Oh, what did I do just now? Clicked some weird button combination there. What? Oh, what? Oh, that's why. I just made a new layer or something, I guess. I undid that again. God knows when I will finish this picture completely though. Depends. Jesus Christ. yeah. If anyone wondering what those weird blobs around her eyes are, basically in her dragon form she has like very blobby eyelashes, so I was like, you know, in the spirit of it, I might as well add that to this drawing. It kind of adds a bit of character, that's what I was thinking at least. I will see how that looks later. Worst case, I can always erase it. This is always an option. Hey. She has blobby eyelashes when she's dragon. Yes, pretty blobby. It's like actually one of the first things where it was a reference. Not Link. Zelda. There, up here, you see this dragon? Very blobby eyelashes. That's why I was like, you know, she's turning into a dragon, so give her the blobs. Oh, wrong button. Basically part of it, but it's not entirely there yet. Kind of transformation. She's doing a magical girl transformation, guys. Don't worry, she's fine. The sus fairies. Always moaning and shit. I think it's still... It does work. Cannot use bucket on here. I need to draw it by hand. Wow. Unless I'm missing something, I forgot about it. But I have not really drawn much, so don't blame me, I don't remember. I also usually don't use the vector lines because I find them to be quite annoying. But for the sake of, I always know that my eyes are too big after lining and coloring. They always look too big after that. So I have to do this. So that they don't pixelate and look like shit afterwards. Go. Always safe in between. From slime enemy? Who's Millum? I don't think I might know which anime you're talking about, but oh no, the fuck is that? Some pink-haired girl? Ah, yeah. I mean, Zelda turns into like a literal dragon for a long time. That one time I was, yeah, I heard the title, I never watched it. Millum is a dragon. Well, Zelda just turns into a dragon to potentially make the Master Sword useful, but the devs were like, no, Master Sword, still useless. Always useless. Oh no, that doesn't work. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It's the game, what the fuck, not the game, the brush doesn't register the moving in the other direction for whatever fucking reason. Let me draw these eyebrows. These very pretty eyebrows. Zelda is poopy. It's kind of funny how much she actually suffered in both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but it's downplayed so much because you don't really get to do much with her, and somehow you don't really think about like how much she actually fucking goes through. Crazy. My eyes itching. I can hardly tell that I use this brush for sketching anymore because I moved the eyes so much. Oh wait, that's actually the wrong one. Is it? Not sure. I see why this is not working the way I want, because it's a vector layer. That's why the brush looks kind of icky. It doesn't do its job well. Looks. Does look better with a bit of sketchy elements to it. Ref. Is it just me? Her eyes kind of look like Kurzgesagt's logo. Wait. Oh, wait. It looks just like it. Look at it. It just looks just like it. This is the exact same color palette. Wow. Can just put them in here and it's like basically Zelda's eyeballs. Perfect. Yeah. Eyelashes. Brows and wrinkles. Now we need iris, but I need to do that again. Iris. And then one of the few layers that I actually name. Oh man. So her eyes turn purple. Guess. And then yeah, like turquoise green. I suppose. Do I want to make her eyelashes yellow? I hate coloring eyelashes. I find it looks really bad. She has black eyelashes, so I'm probably just gonna do like a gradient thing or something like that. Because otherwise it looks kind of bad. It do be looking kind of bad otherwise. But white is not really white, it's more like a purple. Pretty similar in both. Looks like a warm purple. Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna fill in her white part that is not white at all here, but you know. See, Lemon said the other day my art style looks like fucking Wind Waker toon style. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to take this as a compliment or an insult. Because it's not a bad style. But I don't know. Probably because she thinks that my art looks kind of chibi-ish because of the proportions. I did not know how to feel about it. It came out of nowhere. Sounds like you are saying it's bad. I like Wind Waker, but it's like a chibi style, and I don't intentionally draw chibi. Chibi is something else for me, so I'm like, I don't know. Why can't I bucket this shit? Yeah, man. Hmm. Where is it? Guess I just have to do it like this. No. Funny. I don't remember how I shade eyes anymore. But I can't check because the most recent one is my new VTuber model, and I don't want you guys to see that one. Unfortunately, cannot open it that in another program because it is too big. Could technically open it in Photoshop. I refuse to open any drawings in Photoshop though because fuck Photoshop, fuck Adobe. Is that like her normal eye color? She has like this turquoise thing going on there. I can't draw it like that. I have to get up there, boy. The turquoise is like more present in like the outside thing. There's like not really. I could assume that they meant to make the inside kind of turquoise green and then the outside to be like more of a brighter version of that. Considering that she has turquoise-ish eyes. Um, oh shit, I didn't mean to put that much pressure on my pen there. Now we have like a bright. This is kind of blue. Like both. It zooms in on the eye so I can see better. There's like green in it, like turquoise green, then there's like bright, and then you have like a shadow and a rim. You stop, I'm trying to look at the colors. It's like more green in general, I suppose. Huh. Yes, there I have. Sounds like a. I'm not crying. Why would I cry? I'm not crying. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? These colors are biting each other. Nope, 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 nope. That's too big. I'm in my VTuber brain again. I am trying to draw stuff in a way that it's not supposed to be drawn normally. God damn it. I believe it's almost April, man. Time flies by so fast when you're busy and shit. Mean. This this picture really just kind of looks like a vector drawing that you won't see somewhere. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know. And I. Okay, this doesn't even work. This works though. Bit more gold. A very bright orangish gold thing going on here. I just realized my dumb fuck brain. Where is it? Why am I doing it all the time? I'm like not using the mirror tool. I'm just drawing it on both sides for whatever reason. I just like giving myself extra work, I guess. I don't know. Like make it very yellow on the tip. And then I this like Huh? Wow. Why is it? I'm very focused. Looks possessed. So how did you get the sketch based on which I am making line art? You. I probably meant to say you. I sketched it. What a question. I can show you my process 1 second. Wait, I need to make a new folder for coloration. Eyes, lines, and fuck. I can't type. So basically, when I have an idea, right? See? When I have an idea, I have to sketch it out really rough like this. It's like a really, I am like, I don't know, I'm doing something random. And I'm like, oh, wait, I have an idea for something I want to draw. Usually it starts with this. I have a lot of drawings that look like this. Let me see if I happen to have some that I can share with you guys that are not spoilers. I didn't really draw last year now, did I? Let me see if I did it on this one, because I don't remember. Did I? I think I did. This one I drew, this is the one that I drew last year, right? I finished that one. That's the last picture I drew on stream, I think. Alright, we have that. This is how it started. This is it started. That's the first sketch I made of it. And then you go with this stuff and I build up. Usually I have like 3 sketches. Sometimes I only need 2. Like this one I already did like really clean. Don't save. No. Was 24, 23. Does 23 have something to offer? Not really. I have another picture, but I can't show you guys that one because that's an actually unfinished one that I might plan on finishing eventually. I don't want to show it on stream. I started that one last year, but yeah, basically I have like base ideas and then I go for it like that. And after I have this one done, I go over it again to have like the second sketch. It's like closer to what you see now to the final one, but you can see the head is like way bigger. The hands are not there because I was like, yeah, I have them on this sketch. I know what I want, but I want to focus on like the other things. So I do that. And well, after that, wait, I basically go over a third time, which is that one. And after I go over the third time, I start the line art because usually third or second time is when I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with the sketch, I can go. And a lot of the time it's like I have an idea and I'm like at this very awkward stage here, this one. But I can't get the second one right, and then I give up. Basically. That's how it goes most of the time, and then I don't finish it ever. Because I hate it so much. I can already tell that the eyes are looking a bit too big. Despite being literally the same size as, it's an illusion, I guess, from like the coloration, I would assume, but... Give me a second, I need to open my VTuber model. You guys cannot see that one yet. It's not open for public eye. Where is it? Where did I separate layers? Also, the file is huge. I need to check how I draw shade eyes and stuff because I don't remember. It's been so long. Eyes, there. And yes, I changed up the eyes a bit. That's why I cannot show you guys. Okay, so I have like pretty close to black, actually. Might be that I am not going to finish the eyes on stream, and I will do that off stream because there's quite a few things that I do differently now. Not that different, but like somewhat different, you know. And I don't want to show that yet. Not yet. Where was it? Eyes. I want to... wish I could just... delete this and clip. Yeah. It's a bit brighter because there we have like this thing going on here. Let's see. But yeah, usually I have like there's like a few. I wanted to do like fan art of like a few characters already. Even when I played Breath of the Wild, I really wanted to draw Mifa, the Sora girl, because I think she looks cute. I like her design a lot. I used to like Sora since Ocarina of Time, but they look kind of weird there, so I prefer the male Soras because the female ones look like aliens, basically. The male ones have like the fin, and I thought that is cool. But yeah, I couldn't think of how to draw Mifa, so I didn't. But generally speaking, I really like where they are going with like the Sora designs in general. So yeah, that's that. I will probably convert these to normal layers once it got smaller. I wonder if I do this. Oh, what the fuck? That's scary. Okay, that changes it to like a... Oops, wrong one. Does this even work? Nope, that doesn't work actually. Okay, I have to do that next time, I guess. Need to do that next time. To her thick eyebrows. I'm also like not quite sure what hair color Link has because his hair looks like... it's like a... according to this at least, it's like a... like more of a gold than like a yellow. Zelda on the other hand, she has like, would say these renders are pretty like actual how their color looks. The one on the right here, the Link, the one on the left is in game, so I'm not sure how much the shading thing changes it. I know a lot of people drawing with like this more like brown hair tone. I don't really know what his exactly hair color is, man. It's hard to tell. Zelda has like really yellow hair actually, and make her eyebrows a bit more ginger, something like that. I will see. I will change the color later. Maybe if it clashes too hard with the red, maybe. Oh. For the brows. Erase. Let me... lashes. Need to remove this real quick so I can shade in the eyebrows. Usually I do like the shading of the eyes first because I like coloring eyes. I like to make them detailed and stuff. But you know. If I can think of more fan art stuff, I will do that in the future, but I never know. I also must say that in general, drawing on stream is a bit exhausting because I feel a bit under pressure. Get to a certain point in a certain amount of time. Like if I don't make any progress, I feel bad because it just feels like stalling or something. But you know, me issues. Gotta get Link's ass out of here. We never pressure. I pressure myself. I didn't say you guys pressure me. It's an issue I have in general when it comes to art, I would say. Not sure if I will draw light into her eyes because light usually makes you look more alive, but she's supposed to look scared and kind of like in pain. So that's that. Oh, no. Yeah. I can already tell that I like the sketch more than I like the line art, and it's already pissing me off because I don't know why I have this issue. It's so bad. Man. I always have that issue though. The line art never makes me happy. Never. Wait, I need to... Oh. Where do we start though? There's so much going on. Where do we start? Damn it. Oh, oopsie. Bangsies. Like, technically, I could use like different brushes and stuff, but just generally, I don't know. Like the nose, I have to... Either I keep it like that, I will probably not. I need to see what I do with the nose. But like the thing with the nose is, with the mirror, and like fucking Voldemort. Like I never really use the mirror tool because to me personally it always makes stuff look a little weird. I don't know. think this is actually like the first time that I ever really used the symmetry brush, because usually I copy paste it and I have like a pretty good sense, I would say, for how good I mirrored it. But like this time I was like, might as well try using it. I never used it for my VTuber models either, which made it like extra work for me later on, because rigging it, it's like logical to have it as even as possible, and I didn't have that. So I basically making myself work more than I have to. That's that. But yeah. Eyes look too big. They are like, you can tell they're exactly the same size basically, but doesn't look like it. Mm-hmm. Need to figure out what I did here with the sketch, because I don't even really know anymore. Stabilizer, what the fuck, stabilizer isn't high enough. God damn it. I also like usually prefer not to do symmetry, because I like asymmetric stuff, generally speaking. I think there's a beauty in it not being symmetric. Nothing in the real world is like really has like perfect symmetry either, so that's also something that gives me that opinion. Mm-hmm. Also, some of tools don't work in a symmetry fucking option thingy, which I hate. So that's that. Giving me extra work and shit. I don't need that here. Maybe I'm actually gonna keep this one away. Just on here. Let's see. Oh, I have to figure out if I like it or not later on the line and change it depending on that, I think. Give me that. Let go. Let's go, boy. Oh, that's the wrong button. Did I actually not draw the ears underneath there? Guess not. Guess I erased them all. Yep. Looks like it. Yeah. Well, I also didn't draw the earrings because I felt like there's so much going on in this entire picture already, so that I was like, you know, if I draw the earrings, I feel that's a bit too much. It's just kind of how I felt about it. Did some overthinking? Nah. I don't know what you're talking about. I also drew like Link's ears, but you can't see them because I made his hair a bit too long, but I like it this way, so I'm not gonna change it. I also plan on like changing one of the ears up to be more like feathery, like it is with the dragon's ear here. Because she's transforming already. You can see that I I didn't actually erase any of the parts. I just drew white over it so that you cannot see what's underneath. Damn. It's definitely Zelda. The ears give it away, damn. The big flops. The big flippers. Meep me. I have to turn the symmetry tool off in a bit as well because like this stuff still works, but like the arms don't. Ledge or battles. She can fly with them like Dumbo. That's very rude of me. I think Zelda's probably one of the reasons why I really love those elven ears. Like, they are not even elven, they are just humans with pointy ears because they are related to Hylia or something closer to her bloodline, whatever. But I always thought that it looks really cute. So. So vampires also have those ears, and I really like vampires. So, yeah. I generally don't even really like elves because they are always so like narcissistic kind of in a way. And that's like a character trait I personally can't stand. But you know. Gotta make them sacrifices or something. They are. I guess so. Also kind of always depends on like the genre and stuff. But yeah. That's a big reason why I do not really like elves. Because I cannot stand people who are like so self-indulged that they start to make other people feel bad about themselves. Self-love is important, but narcissism is something else. Yeah, no. What peaceful, strong people, the humans were narcs, so they wiped that out. So yeah, usually it's like the humans that did some shit that pisses off all the other races, like the dwarves or the elves, and everyone else hates humans. That's like also the typical thing that happens. Right. Let me do this real quick here. Ah, the humans are narcs and thing, but they all stole their powers. Typical human behavior. It's also kind of funny though, considering that like all the other races are basically supernatural always. And humans be like, no, let me steal your power and abuse you and enslave you and all that kind of shit that comes with it, I guess. You know? Ironic. But yeah. Usually I do not like elves. They tend to annoy me. But I also find it funny how elves have beef with like dwarves most of the time. Like the tall, skinny figures have beef with the small, stubby guys. Just ironic, man. Like, what's he gonna do? Kick your chin? Your shin? Not your chin. The fuck? Can't even reach your chin. Don't kick my chin. I'm weak there. Especially if you stick your tongue out or something. Might forget how to speak after that. Well, it's not really about forgetting, more about being unable to afterwards. But you know, we don't talk about that. On the topic of anime, there's one on Netflix that I recommend to anyone. Sometimes it's kind of weird because you wonder what kind of drugs the developers were on, but it's called Mononoke. I think the original is actually pretty old, but they made like a movie of it, and I think there will be a second part soon. It's actually pretty good. I really like the way they color, and the main character kind of reminds me of Link. From the appearance, at least. Kind of has like Link appearance vibes. It's kind of like a mystery detective, more or less, thingy. I watched it with Lemon. I don't know if she enjoyed it. We watched it together and both questioned the fuck out of it a lot of the time. But it's actually decent. Decent. Pretty nice, I would say. Can use eraser. Eraser doesn't work here. I watched like the series of it with Lemon first, and then we watched the movie a while ago. And I personally quite enjoyed it. I don't think she has like gemstones or something on dangling down there. No, it's just a forehead piece between her eyebrows. It's actually more pointy. I need to make it pointier. It's not that dull. It is more pointy than this. Very pointy, actually. Very pointy. Something like that. I think. I would say it still continues after down here, but since I put her hair a bit down because it's more like messy. Ah! Dramatic as music. Nice. I still like a blah, blah. Line. That Koga's music. It's the not Koga's directly, but it's it's the music from the what are they called? Jäger. The. It's very German to say the. I dare say so myself. Beautiful. Looks very odd like this, but you know. My eyes twitching. Stop. Stop the Twitch. Okay, so I can, oopsie. Give me to copy that color there. Mm. I need to erase parts of this in a bit because Link's head is covering it on the other side. Fucking brrr sound every time I turn the wheel. Crank the wheel, soldier boy. Every time I draw, I got to turn the wheel. And then it makes cluck cluck and everyone can hear. Go safe in between. Her eyes look massive, even though they are not. They are not. What's this layer? Ah, that was the one on top where I was like scrubbing around with the colors. I was like, what the fuck is that? Can I go away? Thank you. Yes, doesn't look weird at all without a nose and without knowing that she's looking up and that her chin is basically here. The shading is missing. Shading matters for context's sake. Not here. No shading for me. Okay. We're gonna do like the mirrored stuff first, I must say. And then I'm gonna start erasing things. Because otherwise there's like so much extra stuff to consider. The hands look so pretty. Could stare at them all day. I think I really like drawing hands. She short gives it away. Probably not the amount of time that I spent trying to make them look as good as possible. I'm intentionally making them a little bit smaller because I feel like they are a little too thick for my liking, but that's too thin. It looks weird. That's too curvy. I need to make them look more. That looks really wonky. Never happy, I swear. Also funny how the eraser doesn't work like on when you have the flip thing going on here at the flip the mirror. You have to erase with your pen, which I usually do because it's like the same pen that I erase with in that case, and that kind of keeps the texture the same and everything, but like it's so dumb. It's just so fucking dumb. They're really big horns. Back hair. Hide the horns. God, I remember, I missed the days of when every fucking Zelda tuber out there had their theories about the trailers. Somehow that part is more exciting than getting the actual games. The kind of stuff people come up with. Crazy. Oh, my leg. Also, I should like stop leaning on my elbow so hard it hurts. Silly me. That one is behind Link's head anyway, so who cares? Gotta make it feel more 3D by adding like hairs that are like in front and behind and all that. You know. For the feel. Immersion. It's not Christmas yet, you Rudolph nose dog. Not quite yet. We have like 8 more months to go, basically. I had to calculate it in my head real quick there. It's almost April. Time flies. Crazy. Fucking crazy. It's almost April again. Aha. Something here that I wanted to erase. Oopsie. Why am I having your eyes turned on still? I don't need those right now. I don't need those. Go away. Sometimes I'm thinking about like starting to study Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it. Because I feel like the way he draws male characters is something I'd like to study. Like, I would say, it's not even just like the art style in general, but like, one of my favorite male characters of all time is Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke. And that's probably like one of the reasons why I am more considerate to like Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild, because Link is obviously fucking inspired by Ashitaka. Like, just look at him. His whole demeanor and his appearance, especially now with his arm, Ashitaka coded. And it's no secret that Zelda, like those two games, are kind of, especially the new one, is especially inspired by a lot of Ghibli titles. The fuck was I doing here? I'm not quite sure what this line is, but you know, it's kind of cool. So I'm like, I also really like how they make the hair poof and stuff when they get upset. There's just so much about the style. So special. It's also so funny how people fight about how you pronounce the name, while even Miyazaki himself is like, yeah, it's basically named after an airport. The airport was called Ghibli, I think. But if you go with Japanese translation, I think it's Ghibli. So in the end, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it, technically speaking. Because he never, like, clearly said how it is supposed to be pronounced. Just a random name he came up with. I'm not even sure if that's what I wanted to do with the hair here. I'm like confused with what wow, what am I going here? What am I going for? Like, these up here are not right. I don't like this one. I don't like what I'm doing here. The ones down here can stay, I'd say. They look alright. But oops, didn't mean to do that. Can't even see that one because of the fingers and all that. Stream is here to prove that I did stuff underneath, and it will be erased. You know. I can't keep this. No, what was I doing here? What was I planning to do here? That's the real question, honestly. What am I doing with the top here? So random. So random coded. The way my camera loses track of me because I'm tilting my head and hanging over my tablet like a moron. Like I have to rotate my head instead of the canvas. Silly me. There, I saw a mistake. Gotta erase it. Another one. It's another reason why I feel like art streams are not like that interesting when I do them, because I just do flickering a lot. I just flicker the screen on and off all the time, checking if I got it right or not. Yeah. Save every now and then. Like what? This is the size that it would be in 4K. High resolution. I like to be able to zoom in on the eye so you can see all the details. But I guess once I upload it on social media, it will probably be either this or that one, since it gets like shrunk down quite a bit. Not even, I think the arms actually like it was. Oh, I have the thing on. There's like, they are not even because the angles are a bit different. So even here, the mirror tool doesn't work because this one is like closer to the body. The one on the left and the one on the right is closer to the outside. If that makes sense. I need to sketch. Yeah, need to remove the hands. And draw this part here better. Oh, I didn't. Oh, this one is actually pretty well done. The line down. I didn't. Oh wait, I removed the sketch. Well, it's not too bad, but it's not really what I want. So to say, how did I manage that? Impossible. Impossible. think this is also exactly what generative AI stuff will never be able to achieve for me, because I personally, when I look at pictures, I try to see all the stuff the artist included, because everything usually an artist includes, almost everything, is somewhat intentional with like some thought in mind, why they did it. There's often like, what I like to do is like symbolism. I'm not really good at it, but I like still try to add stuff with it. And that's like something that I personally like to look at when people draw something. And like knowing they drew it makes it feel so much more special, because there's so much thought and soul and heart and everything in it. If you like prompt it, there's nothing. It just exists. There's nothing special about it. Anyone can do that. It doesn't require any skills and years of fucking learning. Like, it's just if, like, I remember in school, one thing that was always kind of special to people was if I would draw them. Because you don't just get pictures drawn of you, you know? Usually. And that was like my way of saying, hey, I kind of like you, you're cool, I draw you because of that. I do that with VTubers as well that I see online, and I'm like, oh, they look so cool, so I draw them. And it's just so worth it to see the reaction after hours of drawing and seeing that people just spam out AI, and so many people are like, who cares? It's heartbreaking. Apparently there's courses for prompt engineering to use the AI. Yeah, there is actually. I've been looking for jobs, and if it wasn't for the fact that I literally suck at everything that has nothing to do with creative stuff, like I don't want to like draw for a job like this. I don't even tell people or like to show them when I apply that I do like anime style stuff, because in Germany at least this kind of style gets like frowned upon a lot. Like almost every teacher I had would put me down for my art style because it's not realism or whatever. But I draw in it because I enjoy drawing in this style, and I don't really enjoy drawing in any other style. And anyways, I was looking for jobs, and I think at least 2 jobs of them. One openly asked for you to be able to use OpenAI, or how it's called, or like some other names. I instantly closed that one because I was like, if you hire a designer and expect them to not work what they are hired for, but instead prompt shit, you don't need a designer for that. You can use literally anyone for that. Don't like, most people who work in this industry are not a fan of prompting stuff, especially if it's like the final product. It's just depressing. And then there was another one which was like, yeah, you have to use AI stuff to like make your shit, whatever. And I'm just like, man. Anyone working in a creative field, it's like just depressing. There's like many that obviously don't support it, which is cool, but I personally hope that they take some legal measures there, because it's just, it's so soulless. I don't know. And just think about it, if like artists would stop drawing entirely, every artist in the world, and they release new franchises with new characters and stuff, AI people wouldn't even be able to prompt shit with it, because you don't have anything to feed into it that looks exactly like that character. There's not enough material, I would say, that it comes out as accurate as they want it to be. So it's like it and then people are like, oh well, like art is the same thing, you steal your ideas from others. But like, no, not really, because you still have to draw it yourself, and thus it will look completely different. Meanwhile, with AI, you can literally just slap something on there and you can tell if it's like stolen. Especially if the art style, they all look the same. I feel so bad for the original artists who came up with those styles, and they basically have to suffer with the consequences the most. It's just sad. There's nothing else to it. Soulless and sad. But yeah, well. Here we are. And especially people who say they are fans of Ghibli, and meanwhile they should know that Miyazaki himself is not a fan of this kind of stuff. And I fully agree with him on that terms. Like art, if you have never done art yourself, you don't know how much pain it is a lot of the time. But how rewarding it is to have like a final product that you're happy with. Or see the reactions of people who like waited on this and all that, you know. There's just so much more to it than just create for the sake of creating. And that's just fucking sad. Like I was thinking of contacting one of the artists that I would like to like get something drawn from. It was like, I don't know, the last time I asked them, they said that they do not have commissions open. The other problem is they are Japanese, so I have to Google Translate with them. But I was thinking of like asking again if I could commission them, because I would really like to have like an art piece made of them. Of course, like the easy solution that a lot of people would run to now is like, oh, I'm just gonna prompt AI and type this artist's name in there and I get something out of it. But it's not the same, because they didn't make it for you. There's like the entire part of what makes art so fun missing, in my opinion. As I feel even AI is expressing what I understand about shit, but AI should be used to en masse make art to use. I think AI, I understand when you want to use it as a tool to like get an idea, but straight up saying you're an artist because you wrote some words into a machine which stole art pieces from others to create something for you. Calling you an artist like that is like you look at the cookbook and just throw ingredients in a pot and expect that the meal cooks itself. It's not how it works. You still have to know how to prepare the meal, how to cut it and how long to cook it and whatever, what seasoning it goes well with. Even if you have it standing there, you can still fuck it up. That's the art of creating. AI just literally poops something out for you. So it's like an insult, really. Prompting something in a Ghibli style or something, be like, oh, I'm an artist, I made this. Like, no, you didn't. You wrote some words and a machine pooped it out for you. That's what happened. Not much artsy going on there. It's not. I also don't understand how people can be proud of like creating something like that, because there's like hardly any effort in it. I don't know, man. I just find it sad. It's not comparable. If like a company would create their own art and throw it in their own AI and use that to produce stuff for them, then I'm okay with it, because that's like helping them. But they are not like preying upon people who actually worked on stuff for other people or themselves, you know. That is fine, but that's not what 99% of people use AI for. So if you wouldn't hold her hand, she would be like that. These look like dragon claws, kind of, don't they? I feel like they do. They look very, very twitchy. I should be able to make original art too. Maybe. The thing is that the way AI works in general, you would have to feed it with your own stuff so that it can create its own ideas. Problem with the AI we have at the moment is simply just that it's just blatantly copy pasting stuff that people put on the internet. And that's just like, I don't know. These days I have to look twice at any art because I'm like, is this AI? I don't want to support people who do AI. I want to support the people who actually drew this. So I'm always like looking in the comments and everywhere if this is like an actual person. I check their profile when they started uploading and everything. It's so sad that I have to do this. Like, I want to support artists. It's depressing to have to doubt everyone, because the people who use AI often don't say it because they know there's something not right with the stuff they do, but they still want to get the praise, and then they get salty if they are being called out. Like, if you do something, fucking stand for it, or like, don't touch it. Simple as that. 2 years. It's older than 2 years, I think. Or is it, I don't know. It's smart as an 11-year-old baby. I think the biggest mistake was to release it to the general public, honestly. And it's not even about art itself, you know, AI, the stuff that you can prompt is also fucking dangerous for like real life related stuff, because it's not just like art pieces like anime art or Marvel art or whatever that gets prompted. It's also literal fake stuff that they send out and make fake news with it, and a lot of people don't know how to tell them apart. It's so dangerous. And didn't I turn it off? No, I didn't. Oopsie. It's like another huge issue I have with it. It should have never been published to like the general person, in my humble opinion. But yeah, well. Yeah, deepface, all of it. It's so dangerous. Like, I sometimes see stuff and people are like, oh yeah, this is AI generated, and I wouldn't have seen it if I like didn't look twice. And I'm like, there's so many people out there, especially older people, who don't know this kind of shit. It's so bad. It's so dangerous. Or even like the whole voice stuff. I feel so bad for voice actors whose voices get stolen and they lose their job, basically. Which in of itself doesn't even sound legal to me. Like, imagine someone just takes part of your person. Isn't that like kind of identity theft to some degree? Stealing your voice? I don't know. And then scammers who use this kind of shit to scam parents that their children are like in danger or some shit. It's like crazy. It's disgusting. And that's like so much stuff people don't think about at all when it comes to AI. And those are like a few of those things as example. It's just bonkers, really. Just a matter of time until something like really bad happens because of it. Really. And it showed how you can get straight up money laundering schemes. And is my biggest concern. It's just very questionable what they did there with being like, oh yeah, let's release this to the public because this is definitely not a safety hazard whatsoever. It's totally normal. Don't worry, people. Nothing bad will come of it. Like, really, man. Art stuff like this aside, it's just really, really dangerous, in my opinion. And also, like, so many people feel like that's what, like, another reason why I personally refuse to post any real life pictures of me online, because I just know the kind of shit people can do with it. And that makes me uncomfortable as hell. It endangers me and it endangers other people, basically. And if you have like your entire like social life on social media, well, I feel like unless you're like privated, but even then people find their ways, you like in danger. I'm like extra cautious with this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of scared of shit happening and it's like out of your control. And if shit goes wrong, it goes wrong, and it's hard to do stuff about it because police is slow and everything, la-di-da. It's not a safety hazard. I don't know what you mean. Also, here's this actress kissing such and such director in this result. That never happened. Yeah, so much stuff like this. Like, sometimes I see something and I'm like, wait, what? It's just in general. It's just so fucking crazy, man. And it just makes me worry so much more for people who are like really living in another world and not really paying attention to these kind of things, because like, man, you don't even know how dangerous it is. I think the other day I had to tell my older sister, like, if you post something, if you like, let's say you go to Japan, you don't even have to be popular. If the wrong person sees your story and you post it at the right time, like right now you're sitting at this cafe, somebody can walk up to you and stab you or something like that. Shit like this happens all the time. It's even more dangerous, obviously, when you're like popular, but you know, it's a risk you take by doing this. And she was like, she does think about this kind of stuff. It would never happen. I was like, that's what the people think when it happens to them. You gotta be careful with your fucking life, man. You only have one. Well, the world is a crazy place, man. What else can we say about it at this point? Mm. Police is also old people. How many would be able to distinguish realistic AA with the real image? Most can't. I saw like a picture of like a bakery at some point, and at first glance I also didn't notice it's AI. Until the person who posted it was like, this is AI, by the way. Like, usually I just scroll and see something and I just looked at it. And then while I looked a little closer, I could see, oh, the belly of the old man is kind of fusing with the marble on like the registry or whatever that was. I don't remember what exactly it was. Or sometimes like the fingers are like that give away most of the time, even though AI has gotten a lot better at making hands. But generally there's like a few things you can look at, but with art it's more difficult because some people draw kind of weird on purpose. So sometimes it's hard to tell if it's AI or not. It's not as easy anymore, but like with real life pictures, I feel like you can kind of tell, but the level of realism it puts in there is like already scary. And it has me worried for people like legit. And I hate that I have to think about those things because like it shouldn't be normal that we have to worry about this kind of shit, man. But unfortunately it is. It's just depressing, man. And especially people who take it as a joke, kind of like the whole AI stuff and whatever. Link. Can I not? No, I can't. Okay. It's like it's not a joke, man. It's scary. Wait, why is there another one? Did I? Oh wait, what? Ah. Okay, I mixed the body with the hair a bit there, I guess. And we have this thing going on here. Woody. Head shaking her head. Oops. Okay, this one is empty though. Brr. These hands look so pretty. I cannot not stare at them. The sad thing is like the hand down here. Where is it? Link's hand? Where's Link's hand? Where is it? Can literally remove Link. Wait. There's like the entire hand is rendered. The entire like clothing piece under her arms is rendered as well. Like not rendered, but like sketched out. It looks so nice, and I have to cover them. Like I'm so proud of the shading, and I would have looked so cool, but his hand has to be on top of it. What's the whole idea? Damn. I will have to see about that. Maybe I fill in like I have to do like the secondary outlines. Like I always go over the outline twice so that I have like thicker areas and stuff. But I'm probably gonna do that one off stream. We'll see. Next week's stream will probably be pretty similar to this week's. Given that the collab with Jazz will probably still take a few more streams. And let's see, oh shit, how much of this piece I can get done. And all that kind of stuff. So I will also just do like side stuff in Breath of the Wild. I think I'm almost through with most of the shrines. I still need to fight a dragon. A few times. I cannot decide what armor I want to finish the game in. Like last cutscene and all that. His fingers are like very bony on this hand, and I had struggles drawing that because who the fuck does one draw bony fingers without making them look extremely wonky? Also feel like that. Nail has to be a bit thinner. Oh, also like the new Nintendo Directs, like I think there's one on the 2nd of April as well, but the one that we had like the other day, they said that we're gonna have like family sharing cartridges that are on the Switch. My brother has Hyrule Warriors as like digital cartridge, so I might be able to quote unquote lend it from him, which is really cool. Because that means I can play it without spending money on getting it. Which is nice, because those games are so expensive, man. I welcome that. But we'll have to see. I think they said in April there will be an update for it, but I don't think I can play it yet. I need to finish Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom first. If I can do that. I don't like having too many games on my palette at once. That makes me really uncomfortable. It's nice for the viewers to have like different content, but for me it gets confusing if I have too many games open. Since I also still have the Nuzlocke, which I am not doing right now because of all the stuff. And the time flies by so fast. Just uninstall them and play Monster Hunter. Why do you play it right now? I thought you're still playing World right now. Those look weird like this. Didn't buy Wilds. Because you said to play it. I was like, what? I mean, I am considering getting it at some point, but right now I feel like, I don't know, I really want to work on like my personal video stuff or like the extra channels. I still need to think about like a name for the animation channel that I want to do, but I can't think of one, and since I can't really change it anymore, it has to sit. Piss poor, bro. Yeah, they're expensive. It's worth to wait a while. I would say so too. Another reason why I haven't gotten it. I think I spent like €8 the other day on the spring sale because I was like, oh, they have a few games that I want to play for like under €10 each, so I got those. I have so many games in my library, I swear. I want to play them all on stream. Some of them I'm holding on to until I have my new model. But yeah. I'd rather spend like a lot of money on several games rather than on a single game. That seems more logical to me in general. But yeah. Those rings are gonna be a pain to draw because, like, look at the details on those things, man. I have to draw these. I'm just doing the silhouette here. That's like most. I still even there's like I don't even have like the extra details that I have to. So much work. I'm okay with getting hyped games, but there's so many gems for cheap. Repos. Isn't Repo the one that is like kind of memed at the moment? Doesn't it have VR on it? Don't you need like special stuff to play these kind of games? But yeah. If I like really decide on doing community days every now and then, I might really get a few more of those co-op games that seem kind of fun to do with like viewers, you know. Oh, I copied the fucking base color here again. But for now, I think I'm gonna stick with basic games. The one game I'm hyped about that we will not see for the next few years is the new Okami, because Okami is like my absolute #1 game ever since I first played it. I haven't streamed it yet because I wanna wait so I can play it with more people around. I wanna share my favorite game with people. I'm holding on to that one. Look at those bony ass fingers. I would say they look bony, decently bony. I actually do not like this one quite a lot. The nail looks kind of weird. Long. Line is too long. Oopsie. Oh man. God damn it. Oh, the details hurt me. Bones. I'm also really scared of the live action Zelda movie they are making. I hope they choose someone who can be Link. I talked about that with Lemon today, and we were both basically like, Link has to be very specific. He has to be like a very handsome twink, and I cannot think of a single actor to play him. Because Link is a very handsome twink, and I love that about him. Handsome twinks rule the world. I don't want him to be played by any muscular person. Like, really, don't do it, man. He's the perfect twink. Like, Zelda, I guess, can be played by a lot of girls. I also hope that they will not humanify races like Gorons and Ritos and Soras. Because I want them to be the fish and the bird and the rock people. I don't want them to be human. That takes the whole magic away. I hope they choose someone who's actually like scary for Ganondorf. Like, one of my issues with Tears of the Kingdom, Ganondorf's voice sounds so baby. He doesn't sound threatening. He sounds like a little boy. Sounds like a little lad who likes berries and cream. Like, he never really had a voice actor who talked in the previous Zelda games, but he always had like a menacing, deep laugh. And now he just sounds like, he sounds so young. I cannot. He sounds like a baby. Yeah, well. I'm really scared of the casting there. I don't know what in Nintendo's brain was like, oh, let's do a real live, like, live action Zelda one. I hope they have something good in store. I just hope. Really. I'm a little scared though, not gonna lie. Considering the trend of like casting popular actors. People are memeing about Tom Holland being Link, and as much of a sweetie pie he seems to be, he is not up to Link standards. I dare say so. Link has to be like so specific. I really cannot think of anyone who could play him and be like the perfect Link. I wonder if they will do like open competition, like you can apply for the role and have to like do your audition thing, or if they're gonna actively look for specific talents to play the roles, which I could assume that they have like really specific people in mind, because that's like often the case with like real life adaptations and stuff, I think. Is this right? This breaks my head. But there was something like that. Wait, there, kind of. It's kind of like that, and then there's like goes like this actually. This thing is like kind of attached like that. Man, the details. It's so funny, the amount of time and effort I put into the details have to be as close to the real thing. Most people will not even look at them. They will just scroll, see it, scroll, see the next thing, scroll. Do you guys ever like stare at art? I have some artists where I literally just, I look at their art and I stare at it. I just stare at it because I'm so mesmerized by it. I use the art of my favorite artists as like desktop wallpapers so that I can stare at it. Ferment that girl from Snow White. I don't know. I have not seen it. I just know that there's a controversy going on or something. I think Snow White was not really a Disney thing that I was really interested in as a kid either. But yeah. I wonder what Nintendo has in store for us, because one thing I started to really dislike also about recent games, I missed the time when Pokemon had like cool banger ending theme songs instead of Ed Sheeran singing. I don't like his music. That's a personal preference of mine, and he's not one of them. But I miss Pokemon music at the end of the game. I want to have some pop person sing there. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's young enough. He's a stick. He's very twinky indeed. But he does not have the face for it. He's not ugly by any means. But he's not linkish enough. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. My tablet is kind of stuck. But yeah, I hope they choose someone twinky. I mean, look at him. Look at him being a little twink. Except for his legs, they are kind of muscular. But apart from that, he's like a real much a twink. Zelda is very curvy, actually. She has a big ass. Every time I see her in a cutscene, I'm like, either she has like a really, really badly bent back that goes like this, but like her ass is ginormous. She works out hard. She does those reps. Like, damn, those legs. I mean, I guess it's like kind of a normal butt here, but that's a big butt. But Link has to be a twink, and he has to look at least decently handsome. Preferably also like a little more feminine. Link to me always had like a little feminine touch to him. He's a twink. That's the most important thing. Why did it's like one thing about the Breath of the Wild style though is like what is going on with their legs here? Like his ass is like normal, okay, but like his legs are bent extremely. Like he looks like he's holding him in his pee or something. That's something that always, whenever I play the games, I have to stare at this intense leg angle. His legs look a bit extreme, especially when he's like on a not flat surface. They bend even more. But that's Zelda style in general. They have very specific legs, I guess you could say. It's just a floating head. Oh no, it's floating. Could be played by one of the Hobbit boys. Aren't they a bit old? I think their eyes are too big. I really wonder if there will be a competition, because I know that I think Miyamoto himself was it. There was a Zelda cosplayer who cosplayed Link, and I don't know if it was a boy or girl to begin with anymore, but that person basically demonstrated how, you know, the sword on the back, that shit doesn't work. It's impossible to pull the sword out like that. Your arm is not long enough for that. And he basically replied that this is true. They cheat this kind of in the game, which I always notice in every game where they do that. Doesn't matter if Zelda or otherwise. But he then also said he really loves his cosplay. It looks amazing. So I'm like wondering, maybe they will look out for people who actually really look like the character they want to be played, but then at the same time they need a good actor. So it's like, you know, it's so hard. You can't get both most of the time. The most important part is the actor has to be right, but if the looks are not right, that kind of breaks the immersion as well, which sucks. But you know, I just try to trust Nintendo here with that matter. I think there's not more we can do, really. I just hope they make the right choices for the actors they choose and just don't go with like the most generic people they can find. Really. My biggest hope. Frodo was great. He wouldn't be able to be... I mean, Link and Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of Links actually have like more brownish hair than blonde hair. If you have Twilight Princess Link, he has brown hair, brown blonde. Skyward Sword Link also goes more into brown. Even Tears of the Kingdom, like a lot of people draw him with like brown hair because he has a very dark blonde hair tone. But yeah. Wigs exist. Could be something like Ashley from Re4. They had one woman play her body on her... Yeah, they did that in Game of Thrones as well, actually, with the shame scene of Cersei. They had another actress do her body Also because the actress of Cersei is like heavily tattooed, I think. So covering all that up would have been a lot of work. And I think she also didn't want to be naked on show or something like that. I don't remember anymore. I'm not sexist? What? But yeah. I just hope they choose the right people. Also considering their ethnics, like Gerudos are desert people. Don't pull a Genshin impact on me. There's like fairly bright skinned ones too, but they are like hybrids. If they are like, usually they are like outside of Hyrule as well, as far as I can tell. Sometimes they are in the desert, but most of the time, like the most classic Gerudos are very dark skin toned. Ganondorf has green skin, so I can see them casting someone with a dark skin tone. Not necessarily green. Shrek, is that you? It was always so weird to me. Why is Ganondorf green? Why the fuck is he green? What did they put in his baby food? Who's his dad? It wasn't fucking Shrek, I swear. Jamie. Didn't want to do it. No, the shame scene is not Jamie. Jamie isn't even in there. He's like somewhere around in the world while that happens. But yeah. Ah! God damn it. Get in there. Stupid stroke. You mean the shame scene? Yeah, the shame scene. Yes. With the stoning and the poop throwing. That wasn't actually the actress herself whose body was shown there. That was another one. Why the fuck did I have a new layer for the fingernails? What the fuck? I didn't do that. Because she has tattoos. That was like one of the reasons, I think. And then the other reason was basically that she didn't want it. I could be wrong on that one though, so don't quote me. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. I have not really watched Game of Thrones since they butchered season 8. I think I rewatched it with Lemon. And even she was like, what the fuck? I mean, it started going bad before season 8, but like, oh my god. How to ruin a show for everyone. Almost everyone, I guess. You people liked it. I'm just sad that they had that HBO gave them like more episodes and they were like, no, let's make it like less episodes. It just felt really rushed. It's like a problem I feel have with like a lot of shows though. They need more episode, or like the plot is just too like too short. It needs more length. I watched it all the way till season 2. Ditched everything else after season 3. I don't even remember most anymore. I know I got the books. I stopped reading them though because I don't want to finish them before we get the final ones, and who knows when that will be. So yeah. I watched House of the Dragon because I love dragons, but that one is also not finished yet, but I know the books are finished. I know what's gonna happen mostly, but I'm just waiting on what they will do, since they do change some stuff. I also wonder if Nintendo will go for like refilming a certain game, because the most realistic and art style I can think of is Twilight Princess, and I hope they do not do that with Twilight Princess because that's my favorite, and I do not want that one to be a real life film. I don't want. Desperately don't, please. I don't want people to remember my favorite Zelda game as possible bad movie adaptation. That would make me so sad. There is no one in this world who could play Midna. Midna is just so perfect, she doesn't exist in our world. But considering Mario wasn't really based on one specific game, I could see that they like do an entire new story or something. Can play Skyrim if you love dragons, or watch How to Train the Dragon movie. Yeah, Twilight Princess is one of the Zelda games. It was actually one of the games that saved the franchise. They didn't want to release it at first, but it's a great game. It's my favorite. Hi, Bernard! I plan on streaming it once I have one specific model done because it fits the theme of Twilight Princess. That's why I'm holding on to it. It's such a special game to me. I can't just stream it because I love it. I need to show it to the world. I've only played the Minish Cap and I think something with Four Swords. Yes, Four Swords is like a side thingy kind of. Minish Cap I do like though. I think it's like very unique compared to most Zelda games, and also the style is just really cute. Also the music is neat as fuck. Like really. Minish Cap has really good music. Oopsie. Is it a vampire model covered in blood with large black eyes and flowing hair? Because that sounds very Twilight. No, it's not vampire, but it is kind of Halloween inspired. There's not much. The color palette was supposed to be like something with black and orange, but Lemon was like, this looks like shade. And I was like, can't go change it. It is like kind of inspired by a few themes. Like something darker. I don't want to spoil it. It looks so cool. It's almost done. I sketched that thing over a year ago and I kept changing the design. But yeah, it's a fire succubus. It's very clothed to be a succubi. I'm sorry to disappoint. I have not seen any VTuber design go in that direction though, so I'm really excited. It's even more of a reason why I don't want to spoil what it is. I'm scared someone will take the idea and then publish it before I could publish mine. I don't want that to happen. But yeah. How are you doing, Baronet? Spamming. I always think that's a chicken, but I don't think it's a chicken. It looks like a chicken smacking an egg to me. What's important is to keep the croissant. The croissant stay, they just get changed a bit. Quite a bit actually, but they stay croissant. Well, when do you plan to show it? Well, the sketch, I will not show it. I have the base model finished for my new VTuber thing. I just really have to. I want to do like. Originally, I wanted to do like VTube Studio hand tracking. Bonk. But seeing that this is like harder on the processor of my PC, I was like, I don't need to do even more there because my PC is already being strained a lot of times because of my VTuber model. So I was like, you know, might as well draw different hand poses and they can be activated by my hand signs on camera. I just have to think. I was like, I want to have a waving thing. I kind of want to have a maybe middle finger. I don't know. Would like to have one where I hold the mascot. But yeah. I don't have the motivation at the moment to finish it, especially with like the pressure of, oh, you have to find a job. That kind of demotivates me to really work on my VTubing stuff as well, honestly. I just got back from the classical music concert because I'm a proper grown-up. Oh, how was it? I would like to visit one someday. I think operas and stuff look fucking cool. I used to not like them as a kid because my father always forced us to listen to opera music. I used to rock to Mozart though. Like really, I would like jump around like I'm on like rock and rolling to Mozart music. I remember that as a kid. Classical music headbang. But at some point I started to like dislike it because I felt forced to like it. Classic. But I would actually really like to learn this level of singing as well. I think it's fucking cool. The range of like voice change you can do with that. It's changed. That's classy. I can't go in because they're exhausting to my brain. Only so much active listening I can deal with. It's deeper than most concerts from actual group. It was very good today. That's good to hear though. Really doesn't do them justice, but good for us. I would like to visit like a classic thing at some point. I think it's worth an experience, you know? Yeah. Something my proper German music. Damn. I mean, most of the time you don't really understand what people in the opera are singing. They just make weird sounds. They say stuff like, I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine. They give me gonorrhea. Do you know that meme? It's basically a crocodile singing. I showed that one to my mother a lot. Don't ask me why. The random shit you show your parents as a child. I didn't go to the opera though. Boo. No one clipped that. Indian and our classic is ridiculously tough. I guess it's different depending on where you are, yeah. Probably. I wouldn't dare club that. Damn. Peter, that's very rude of you to suggest something like that. Funny though, I actually never did any drugs outside of alcohol. Ever. I'm pretty basic. Oops, I smacked my microphone with my pen. Be gone. Be gone, intruder. There we go. Arm stuff done. Save in between. Hello, Pressy. Welcome. How you doing? Bellow. I'm starting to bark again. Wait, weren't we talking about music? Really good drawing. Thank you. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I have to try listen to some classical Indian music sometimes. The concept sounds interesting. How did the topic jump around? It's still about music. I was just... You don't know that crocodile that sings I love cocaine? Go Google crocodile, yes. Crocodile that sings I love cocaine. I can technically play on stream since the music will be muted after I go offline. Only the voice will remain. Wait. I love cocaine. Crocodile. There it is. It's perfect. Can't share it with you guys, unfortunately. But it's perfect. Wait, I can share it with you guys. Wait. Can share links. It's perfect. This song. He loves cocaine. This is the kind of brain rot that's going on in my mind 24/7, by the way. Streamer privilege. Yes. Otherwise the bots would sit in here and camp the shit out of us, man. Oh shit. Can you oh, by brightness. What was it, on 50, 40? I'm not sure. God damn it. I had it a few times happen that I tilted my tablet and it would go clunk all of a sudden. Yes. But yeah, that shit is like basically living in my mind rent-free 24/7. This kind of shit. Yeah. Okay, wait, what? Ugh! What? Oh, that's just a line. Never mind. Fucking details, man. Right, I need another one of this. Another one bites the dust. Bam, bam, bam. Another one bites the dust. Another one goes. Another one bites the dust. Thank you for the brain rot. You're welcome. Right before bed, you're gonna dream of the crocodile. I wanna look at those hands. I'm so proud of them. They look so nice. Dino nuggets. Looks like a crocodile, I don't know. It came up when I googled for crocodile, so I will take it as a crocodile, okay? Crocodile it is. Does not matter what you say. He's a fucking crocodile. Ah. Collarbones and hands, the best features of any creature. Yippee. Damn, I love and hate the symmetry tool at the same time, I swear. It's just painful when you do something like this and it like whatever the fuck, it looks like a ovary or something. I think there's only two things that can come up if you type I love cocaine. I wrote I love cocaine crocodile, not I love cocaine. I feel like if I would have just typed I love cocaine, Google or YouTube would have given me a here, have a hotline for cocaine addiction or something. Because they always assume you're trying to do something to yourself. I mean, that's not a bad thing technically if they want to help you, but you know, can't even Google without having a trigger warning. Exactly. Her outfit is like, I sketched this and I was so confused what the fuck is going on most of the time. Like, I don't understand what exactly her clothes are doing. They're just tucked in and oversized, I guess, and too big, and they had to make it smaller so she fits in or something. I don't know. One will be helpline, another will be this. This is what I wanted, okay? I checked for it and I got it. Cannot complain. Got my cocaine crocodile. Why? Oh, because there's more arm visible. Got it. It's alright. I was confused why the arm looks like that on there and not like this, like over there. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. I didn't mean to put that much pen pressure on there, man. Right, those are like ribbons is the wrong word. Pointy. Oh, what? It's 10 already. What the fuck? I'm gonna kick your ass into the cheap viewers, bro. Fuck off. Little hoe. My viewers ain't cheap. They have standards and shit. I dare say. Yippee! ASMR of the turning wheel, I swear. What the fuck is this? Wait. Link, get away from me. I don't need to remove you there for a second. Zelda, your hand too. Wait, that's the wrong one. Clothing. There we go. Because I'm so dumb, I drew the entire detail as clothing and everything. I mean, that's not dumb technically, that's very smart, but you know. Yeah. Now at least I know what's going on here, kind of. My nose is tickling. I don't think I ever sneezed on stream. Somehow every time I need to sneeze on stream, I don't sneeze. No idea why that is. Oh. Diamonds. And bright like a diamond. Damn. I'm gonna put you down. Gonna wipe my horse on the old town road. I gotta ride till I come no more. Whee! That made the program like a little. Program did not approve of this. I can't even see this beautiful curve I made here. That makes me so sad. The struggle with art, man, I swear. My cat just snorted at me. Got Maru earlier, she started coughing. I don't know if she had a hairball or if it was something else, but she scared the shit out of me. And then she had a very slimy throat afterwards. Poor baby. But she's fine now. I hope. She's trying to make up for those vet visits that we didn't have this year yet, I guess. Spoiled little brat. Her eyes always look bigger than they are when they are colored. That's just a general issue, I would say. They are not this big. They are like literally one-on-one. They literally are one-on-one. They're not bigger. I will have to make them smaller though. Annoying. Annoying bullshit. What? That's the wrong layer. I meant this one. Fucking bullshit. Goddamn bullshit. Holy shit, oh fucking. What the hell? You guys know that song? Remember, I was ironing clothes and Lemon and I were chilling in that room and suddenly they started singing this in the anime and we were like, we were both like, what the fuck? Is this real, child? was funny. Not gonna lie. That was kind of funny. I'm gonna keep watching Princess Mononoke after this stream. To wash away all the Ghibli AI shit I had to witness the past few days. Must watch real art in real time, man. I'm actually really excited. I don't know if they will do that in Germany as well, but apparently to celebrate something of Ghibli stuff, they will broadcast Mononoke in like a higher resolution or something in the cinemas. If they do that here too, I will totally go there. I don't care that I watched that movie like a million times already. Take my money. I watch it daily. Ugh. That looks bad, but it is. Rampy hands. Hi, Gumi. Oh, I hit my hairpin. Pointy ass hairpin. Actually, so funny how in the Mononoke, Princess Mononoke movie, I watched it in German dub because, in my opinion, the German dub sounds amazing. Maybe that's also just nostalgia. I don't know. But I remember watching it in English at some point, and I'm so confused. The girl at the beginning, who gives Ashitaka the amulet that he later gives to San. In the German thing, she says, "Remember it as a token for the love I hold for you, and think about it whenever you look at it like I think of you." And he's like, "Yeah, I will never forget you." And he just rides away. And as a child, it always felt like such a dick move that he's later giving that thing to San. Like, that's like your engagement ring, and you gave it to another girl. It's kind of an ass move there. But like, I think in the English or Japanese version, I don't remember, they come off more as like siblings and not lovers. So I was like, what? Not even a wiki, I think, can really like clarify what they are. And that shit always had me baffled as a child. I was like, what are you? Are you in love with him, or are you like the sister? Because if you're the sister, that's fucking weird, man. Keep it in your pants, girl. That's gross. Oh, man. Damn it. I think last year I actually wanted to do Mononoke fan art, but Princess Mononoke, not the other Mononoke. I would love to draw that character too, though, the Medicine Seller. He looks so nice. I love his design. His long nails are just fabulous. I suck at drawing men, though. What's that? Gooby, what those? Hmm? Goom goom. Sorry, the German slipped out of me there for a second. Okay. I do believe I have to call it a night here. Haha. Because my cats need food. And it's 10 p.m., which means I will not be up for too much longer. I'm a grandma. Maybe I finished the line out of stream. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I will do something else. I will watch Mononoke. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this after a whole year art stream. Next week, as I said earlier, will most likely be like this week, so I will probably continue this art stream next week and do the collab with Chess again and play Tears of the Kingdom again, do side quest stuff and all that shit. Yeah, so it will be pretty much the same as this week. Oh my god, it's Sunday tomorrow, not Monday. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week. I will feed my cats. Yes, I actually ate earlier, so I'm fine. But thanks anyways. Hope you had a nice watch and a nice rest of the evening. And I will see you all next week. Oh, my hand hurts. Until then, bye-bye. Eat more. I eat enough, believe me. I do eat enough.